The Adam Smith Awards Asia are recognised as the industry benchmark for best practice and innovation in corporate treasury. Throughout this dedicated series, we take a deep dive into each of the winning solutions of 2021, in conversation with the creators themselves.
Hello, I'm Meg Coates, Joint Publisher and Head of Operations at the Treasury Today Group. In this episode, we take a look at the overall and highly commended winners in our best liquidity solution. Here, we look at liquidity solutions such as cash pooling structures. Some are single country, single currency, single entity, while some corporates have implemented multi-country, multi-currency, multi-entity, and even cross-currency arrangements which follow the sun.
And our overall winner of our best liquidity solution is James Ho, Regional Treasury Manager at Goodyear.
Hi, I'm Jane Hua, Global Cash Management Director for Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. I'm the overall winner of the Best Liquidity Solution Award. It is a great honor to be nominated and awarded for the Best Liquidity Solution. It is also a recognition of the work done by both Goodyear team and our partner JP Morgan. It is not an easy journey to set up a cross-country and cross-regional liquidity solution. We need to assess country restrictions, simulate costs and benefits, communicate with different stakeholders, and solve any tax and legal consideration to get this far. On behalf of Goodyear Treasury team, I would like to thank Treasury Today for this award and thank my peers who participated in this. For decades, Goodyear didn't have an automated liquidity structure in place in Asia Pacific. Goodyear has been exploring a better solution to get access to the idle cash spread in different markets in Asia Pacific in an efficient way. The challenges Goodyear faces are including but not limited to cash that was not always in the right places, unnecessary banking fees, and inefficient utilization of internal cash at both regional and group levels. Entities has to build up extra safety cash balance locally, and the movement of funds between entities is manually tracked via spreadsheet. That is the reason we embark on this project. Goodyear set up a regional single entity multi-currency notional pool in Singapore, which is linked to various local cash pools via physical two-way cross-border sweep. This Asia pool is also further integrated into Goodyear's in-house cash bank in Luxembourg on a same-day value basis via an automated two-way cross-border sweep. The process started with internal brainstorming and pain finding. We identified the bottleneck and the pain points first. After that, we went through a thorough RFP process and find the right solutions to address those issues with the right banking partner. Due to the complexity of our operation, we need a banking partner which can provide a highly automated yet customized solution to fit our needs. Furthermore, we engaged stakeholders such as local finance team, tax, Europe Treasury Hub, IT department, legal, together with our banking partner during the project implementation. Along the way, we cleaned up the bank account structures, streamlined the cash flow forecast process, improved the communication between Asia and the Europe Treasury Hub, reduced idle cash or safety cash balance in each location, and automated liquidity solutions. The main learning is liquidity solution is a complicated system that requires a laser precision. It involves a well-calculated setup to address cash and liquidity, funding cost and yield, FX exposure, tax implication, and administration cost. Furthermore, this machine needs to be embedded with the operation and ERP system to minimize administrative burden. This requires that Treasury team has a comprehensive knowledge, not only to understand the banking products, but also business needs and operation and even tax and legal implication. However, this is just the foundation of the whole setup. The implementation further involves detailed parameter setup, and understanding of both Goodyear system and banking system to find the most suitable solution to build this architecture.
And now it's time for a word from their partner.
Hello, my name is Mei Pang. I am an Executive Director with the Regional MNC Corporate Sales Team at JP Morgan Payments. Prior to 2021, Goodyear did not have a liquidity structure in place in Asia Pacific, and cash visibility was not optimal across the 100 plus accounts that it holds with multiple banks in the 13 markets it operates. That meant excess cash was manually transferred to their in-house bank entity or to its headquarters on a periodic basis, which was highly inefficient. As their banking partner, we held multiple whiteboarding sessions with Goodyear and introduced a variety of cash concentration techniques and solutions. Similarly, at the global level, Goodyear did not have a multi-currency notional pool in place, so we conducted sessions with their group treasury to walk through our proposed design and mechanics of the overall liquidity structure. We also gave them a deep dive into how they can integrate sweeps transaction posting into their ASAA platform to assist them in auto-posting these entries for intercompany reporting. We really took the time to understand the details of Goodyear's existing setup, their business flows, as well as their primary objectives, and there were 3 elements that made this a winning solution. First is the consultative approach and carefully tailored combination of the individual liquidity enhancing capabilities that, when put together, completely transformed Goodyear's cash management function from archaic and manual previously to today's nimble and fully automated state. The second element comes down to the comprehensive and fully automated cash concentration solutions that include automated multi-bank and cross-border sweeps, just-in-time funding, and domestic and regional multi-currency notional pools that has allowed Goodyear to maximize the efficiency of their balance sheet, improve the utilization of their internal cash, and enhance FX management. Lastly, the unique multi-entity, multi-currency notional pool solution enables Goodyear entities to pool cash in different foundational currencies, enabling entities to draw on balances from one another to resolve funding needs while mitigating FX risk. The implementation of the structure is currently underway, and we are truly delighted to see that our solutions will help deliver new efficiencies for Goodyear regionally and globally.
Next up, the highly commended award in this category.
My name's Matt Post, and I'm the Assistant Treasurer at Qualcomm. Well, it's been a great honor to win the award. I think what it really shows for us in the team and in Treasury is that we can be innovative and think outside the box, stretching the boundaries of what's considered the norm in corporate Treasury. So it really impacted our team in that way. And I think it gave ourselves within Treasury a lot of visibility within the company and within the region in Asia with our finance partners in the region as well. Our main goal was to develop a liquidity structure for the region that would overcome the regulatory and tax challenges we were facing, while also allowing us to include as many of our group companies in the pooling structure as possible in order to maximize automation. The regulatory approvals in China proved to be the biggest challenge. Working with our banking partner, Bank of America, we were able to overcome the challenge by working with the regulator to obtain approval to implement 4 separate cross-border sweeps with a single bank. That arrangement proved to be the linchpin to build upon for the rest of the region. Our biggest learning point was that you can find creative solutions that work in regulated countries. The key is to work closely with your banking partner in the region to gain a thorough understanding of the regulations that would apply to your solution, and then work closely with the bank and including our regional finance partners to engage directly with the regulators. I think that direct engagement with the regulators proved to be critical. Helped us explain our situation to the regulator, help them understand our situation better and why we were asking for an exception to the regulations for this solution.
And now it's time for a word from their partner.
Hello, I'm Ankur Gupta, Director of Asia Pacific Regional Treasury Sales at Bank of America. I'm based in Singapore. Qualcomm is one of the largest manufacturers of semiconductors and technology for the wireless industry globally, with offices in approximately 40 countries. They are a significant client of Bank of America across our corporate and investment banking franchise. Asia Pacific is a key region for Qualcomm, and their business has expanded exponentially over the last several years. Given the enormous scale of their operations, managing working capital in the most efficient manner was an important requirement for Qualcomm's treasury team. As we know, a robust liquidity management solution is a key tool for efficient working capital management. The first task for me and my team was to ensure that there is absolute clarity around Qualcomm's primary drivers behind setting up a liquidity structure, which we understood to be A, consolidate liquidity to a central pool, B, deploy liquidity from markets with surplus cash to markets with deficit positions, C, reduce third-party borrowings at group level. As we all know, Asia Pacific is a complex region with several regulations that govern the movement of cash across entities, both domestically within a country, as well as cross-border from one country to another. This required a thorough understanding of these regulations. Besides, buy-in was also taken from the client's taxation team to ensure that tax-related considerations were also factored in. The net result was a robust, bespoke solution which enabled the client to centralize surplus cash positions across entities at country level, connect in-country level accounts to a regional hub to achieve further consolidation of liquidity across countries, segregate the liquidity of controlled foreign corporation or CFC subsidiaries with non-CFC subsidiaries, set up a regional multi-currency notional pooling structure to reduce foreign exchange exposure and have greater flexibility, provide complete visibility on fund movement, intercompany positions, and cash balances across entities, countries, and currencies. There are several key elements to the solution, but to name a few, this was a bespoke solution crafted keeping in mind the client's specific objectives, current and future business plans, the regulatory framework, and tax guidance. The solution offers the ability to seamlessly connect Asia liquidity with global and reduce external financing costs. It incorporates zero balance structures to minimize idle cash. It helps reduce administrative cost, automates the mobilization of surplus cash locally and regionally. It involves minimal human intervention, except only if required by regulation. It results in reducing FX costs through separate domestic cash sweeping for local currency and USD, and also notional pooling structures. Besides integrating and centralizing liquidity, the solution also facilitates the investment of surplus cash. Complete visibility and detailed reporting is provided via our state-of-the-art global liquidity platform, CashPro. Last but not the least, it offers Qualcomm resilience to global crises like COVID-19 through the ability to promptly move liquidity across various markets in uncertain times.
A huge congratulations to all our Adam Smith Awards Asia 2021 winners. Thank you for listening to this episode of our dedicated Adam Smith Awards Asia podcast series, brought to you by the Treasury Today Group. More episodes will be coming soon featuring other award-winning solutions. So please subscribe to our channel so you can stay updated wherever you get your podcasts from.